Shitoka Blake. Now, also, the one who I was sitting on the couch, we were watching King of the Hill. And so it went forward, but on King of the Hill, the Chinese people, they appear to be yellow. But I know they are not. They are pink. And they were getting some form of the military together or something, right? And so the one who was like the general, I guess, he said that they were going to march from somebody's fingernail, from somebody's nail shop to such and such a boutique. And when he said that, I said a nail shop. And someone else in the room said, and he said such and such boutique. I said, what are they getting? And the person who was getting sick, she says, well, what do you expect from Chinese people when they worship penises? And they said, no, they don't, you are joking. And then they thought, oh, there were many years. When she told me that, I remember her showing me a parade or something like that. And she said yes, and then she began to show me other videos. And things like that. And where they worship the penis. So I went, and I was actually watching one, where they worship the penis. And then I saw this on the side, Hindus and Indians must see this. And so my mom said, hey, go see it and see what it is about. And it has nothing to do with the penis thing, but I'm going to get back to that. But this is something to, these are Hindu people and Indian people, and these are not Moabites. And some of them are also melanated, and some of them are not. They are not Moabites yet. Their gods seem to represent Ruth. If this is their gods, Hindu. I think they are the ones who had hold to Mahima Ruth. I don't understand why. They are not Moabites. How did they get a hold to Mahima Ruth and then be able to distort and make her look like a killing fool? And Mahima, who was known as Kelly, she never went to where the white man's camp was to bother him. She never went to his door. They always came to her door. And then Frankie did, she raised us. She said, you never go to anyone's house inviting them to your ass. And they never did that. But police seem to love to come to my door and invite me to their ass and then get mad when they ass get whipped. Well, what the fuck do you expect? I am from the lineage of Kelly. See, they will give you information on me, but some information they will not give you. But I want to show you this. See, in their language, I don't think that orange is a symbolic thing for slavery.
Or God-man, and inevitably the local villagers respectfully bow down at his feet.
Do you see that? He is called a God-man, and people bow down at his feet. If he is the God-man, then he will let all of them know that they are the children of the Most High, and that they are gods also. And that all of us are children of the Most High, which is our own mind. Our mind is the Most High. But he does not. He wants to take glory upon and only for himself. And people say, oh, Yahweh Ben Yahweh had people bowing down to him. If they did, I never saw anyone bow down to my Abba. When I see my Abba, I never in my life, I never ever bowed down to him. And I never saw anyone else. Oh, yes, I did. One pink chick. We were in Birmingham. And it was in a Mason Lodge while Abba was teaching. And she came and asked, what was it that she can do where her soul would be spared or some shit? And my Abba said, to turn around and tell my children who they are. He said, and then come and kiss my feet. And then he said, and then die. And the way he said, and then die, wow, my eyes almost popped out of my head. I was like, wow. I guess that day he just did not like pink people that day. Yeah, she did everything. I don't know if she died though. But this is what people do, and they put you into a belief system and make you think that they are all that, and they are just like you. They are no different. No one is different from the other, but except one thing. Some are melanated, and some are not melanated. See how the women bow down at his feet? Wow. I wish. Remind me of the Egyptians, how Pharaoh was. Those were all females. So now you have your females bowing down to you. Wow.
With his bodyguards at his side, he's
Well, if he's such a god, why would he need bodyguards?
about to demonstrate his magical, supernatural powers of healing. Such magic costs money.
My thing is though, whether he is a god or not, why would he need bodyguards unless there are some that do not like him? Mayaba, they called it flanking Mayaba or something like that. Never anyone said bodyguards, you know? And that's because there were some people who just didn't like Mayaba. They hated him, you see? They hung him on the cross. You know, the court system is their cross. They hung him on the cross.
And these people will have to pay.
They have to pay.
First, he makes holy ash out of thin air and distributes it to the faithful. Next, he uses his powers to make a banknote from nothing and simply gives it away.
They say he uses his powers. This is all magic. And they knew it was magic. This is how people put you up under hypnosis, and this is how people get you to believe in them and to believe what they say. And these are melanated people. So now, even the melanated man knows how to be lazy and have everyone to pay him and to live off everyone's money, whether they are poor or not. But this is not in this country. But still, in this country, the melanated man, he will still target you. He will sabotage you. The melanated man will make programs for you. But when it all boils down to everything, it is the pink man who owns all the patents. No melanated man owns any patents on mind control, on military programs, or anything, directed energy, satellites, anything. No melanated man even owns the patent for cyberspace to get on the internet, and there was a melanated man who did that. No melanated man owns the patent for the car, although it was not a motor car at the time. But no melanated man owns anything. We don't own a patent for the stoplights. Although I think it wasn't a good thing for someone to make the straightening cone, but we don't even have a patent for that. The Jerry curl, we don't have a patent for that. But yet, all of these things, a melanated man invented. You know, a melanated man is taking hold to the Neanderthals' mindset, taking hold to a Neanderthals' mindset, and he is fooling his own people. That is against the law.
Then it's holy water.
And he is the one that wears orange. This is holy water. Holy water. Such an opportune time for the siren song. They must be coming to wake them up or to keep them asleep so they can program them some more. Either or. They're coming through the hood as a program to program someone. Now, he says this is holy water. So, I found out there's no such thing as the word holy. They made that word up. The word is health. So, this is healthy water that he is pouring out on their hands. And they are so eager to have it in their hands. Look, even babies, he does not care.
Because even when the jug is empty, the God-man simply blesses it and makes some more.
It's magic. I know it is magic. See? I don't know how they did it, but I know it is magic.
Miracles naturally impress everybody.
See?
Though one man is particularly
Now,
interested, especially in what happens next.
I call this street theater. I know it all the time.
Obviously very distressed.
Street theater. So they even have street theater over in, would it be called Hinduis or something? In Hindu lands. They even have street theater over there. I already know it. They cannot fool me.
Brought forward to see the God-man.
He is the God man.
Her parents explain
He is the magician.
that they're desperately hoping that the man who can perform such miracles will be able to heal their daughter.
Sounds like church.
She's apparently possessed by an evil spirit,
Hmm.
a term used in these parts to describe what others might regard as a physical or mental illness. Using his supernatural powers, the God-man draws the evil spirit out of the woman's body and puts it into a coconut. The coconut, now possessed by the evil spirit, starts to shake and roll.
It is magic.
The God-man then moves the evil spirit into another.
Said he is moving the evil spirit, and he is moving the evil spirit. He is the evil one, coming with his magic. Wow.
coconut and pours magical water on it.
He went from holy water, now he has magical water, because everything he does is magic.
The evil spirit is destroyed by fire.
He is even acting, or unless he is on the wire.
And breaking the coconut reveals blood. Now released from the terrible affliction, the young woman collapses. The villagers are even more impressed. But naturally, miracles of this kind come at a price.
This man, he looks like a pink man. Look at his nose and shit.
And the god
He looks like a pink man, a fat pink man. You never know if this happened over in that place or if America is doing this bullshit. They love putting on shows. They love to act.
steps forward to arrange suitable payment.
I want to see that again. To arrange suitable payment. Is that American dollars? What the fuck?
The stranger denounces them all as charlatans and reveals the evil spirit that so moved the coconut. A mouse.
A mouse. See? And he has an orange. He is a slave. Orange is symbolic to slave. I'm not saying if you wear orange, you are a slave. You know, orange is a pretty color. If you look and see, my dolls, they have on orange. You see what I'm saying? But orange is symbolic to a slave. He went in with some magician bullshit and to try to fool the people and get their money. He even brought in actors along with himself, which is called street theater. And he had just been caught. Now they have a hole to his clothes, see? Now I wonder what will happen to him. I did not actually see past this part, but I knew already he was a magician. I knew already because when you come with this holy water, there's no such fucking thing as a holy water. God damn it, it's called healthy water. And any water is healthy water that does not have poison or chemtrails. And all water really does have chemtrails because all water comes from outside. I don't care if you run it through whatever you run it through and put it in a bottle and put a top on it and lock it. That might be the most poisonous water. Who knows? I don't know. You put a lock on it to make me believe that it's going to be okay and it will not poison me. But that water still has chemtrails in it. Poisons.
In fact, the God-man is not what he seems either. He's a bank manager.
He is a bank manager. More money, more money, more money. He is an orange.
And half an hour earlier, he was putting on his costume alongside the supposed stranger, who's part of the same group. Meanwhile, the evil spirit was being placed in the coconut with suitable air holes. The purpose of the whole show is to educate the villagers into the ways of trickster God.
Wow, I am so glad. See, I didn't see this part. I am so glad this melanated man was not trying to do his people like that. I was like, wow, what the fuck is wrong with people, even in other lands where I don't even think they have cell phone towers or military mind control going on. It's good that they did this. I knew it was street theater also. That I knew.
And while the final makeup was being applied, a fiery coconut was being prepared by inserting a piece of potassium into the tubs. The addition of some water and a little overacting would ensure a dramatic
See, I knew he was acting.
As for the everlasting holy water, the jug has secret side panels.
I knew it was something to it. I just didn't know what. Now, how does he do it?
A small air hole on one thumb releases water from the panels and refills the jug. The young woman is in fact perfectly healthy. She and her supposed parents are all part of the same team.
She and her supposed parents are all part of the same thing. Street theater. I knew all that. And I was just like, wow. I am so glad this was to show them how easily it is to be led away. I am so glad this is a teaching for their people. We should have teachings like this for our people.
They're a group of people that travel all around this part of India, and they're dedicated to exposing false godmen and quacks.
False godmen and quacks, they need to come here because psychiatrists, to me, they are the biggest quack. And that is it. So I want to show you some of the parades and things that the Chinese people have. Shit talker, naive